What's happening, guys? It's DanielLaz1989 coming back at you with another Division video. Yes, a Division video. I haven't really done much on the Division in the last month or so. I've been doing other stuff just because I think that it's got a little bit repetitive. It needed a change, it needed a bit of a refresh, and thankfully on the state of the game they announced that they are making the changes, they are freshening it a little bit, and patch 1.8.2 is coming on the 14th of June. Yes, that's the 14th of June, next Thursday. So thankfully they are making the changes. Patch 1.8.2 is coming out on the 14th of June. So this is just a short video, guys. I'm just going to go through what you can expect in that patch. So if you're not doing anything else, kick back, put your feet up, and let's go through what's going to be on the patch. Right then, guys, first thing I want to talk about is the 2 new legendary missions. Yes, 2. There are 2 new legendary missions being introduced. And if you haven't already seen the state of the game, or you haven't seen anywhere else and you haven't seen which ones they are, the 2 missions that they are adding on legendary are going to be General Assembly will be number 1. So excited about that. General Assembly is a good mission, I do enjoy doing it. And the second one is also Madison Field Hospital. So Madison Field Hospital and General Assembly are going to be the 2 new legendary missions. Next then, guys, I want to talk about the new caches that they've added into Division. With patch 1.8.2 they are adding the reactivation caches. Now the reactivation caches, putting it very simple, is just free gear. Now bear in mind, this free gear is not classified gear. They said not classified. So don't get your hopes up of anything special. It is free gear at the end of the day. Check it out. If you don't want it, deconstruct it. It is free material. Now they are also giving us some currency caches as well. Now the currency caches might interest you a bit more, because these currency caches hold 500 DivTech, 2,000 Phoenix credits, and 3 cipher keys. So not bad at all. And just touching on the Phoenix credits, they did say that they are going to up the hold rate. So the hold rate of your Phoenix credits, just down here, as you can see, I have 2,876. They are now upping it to 8,000. Sorry, it was 5,000, but it's now 8,000. Next then, guys, I want to talk about the new outfits that they are adding. They also said on the state of the game they are adding 5 new outfits. If you haven't seen the new outfits, I shall put them on the screen for you in just a sec. I think they're quite cool. Take a look at them. If you're not interested, you don't have to get them. It is entirely your choice. So I'll stick those on the screen for you now. Right then, guys, I want to talk about the big one now, the gear set changes. Yes, the gear set changes. They have changed Nomad, they have changed Predator, they have changed Reclaimer. So firstly, Nomad. They have changed Nomad now. Nomad will only work solo. So if you are a solo player, you will still get the 50% chance of getting your Nomad back. If you are in a group, you will only get the standard 1 Nomad. So how Nomad used to be, you used to get that 1 extra life. In a group, you will only get that 1 extra life. But for solo players out there, and there is some good solo players out there, you are going to enjoy using Nomad now, because you're going to have the 50% chance and have 7 lives like most people do in the Dark Zone. So that's Nomad. Next then, guys, Predator. Yes, the one that we all go about. Yes, Predator. Finally, they have fixed they've not fixed the gear, so they haven't fixed Predator. That hasn't been touched. Predator will remain the same that it is. It'll still remain with that devastating bleed. It will still have that devastating damage. What they have done is they have fixed the immune box. So the immune box will work. So when you put your immune box down and you are in your immune box, you are immune to the Predator bleed. And thank God for that, because I don't know about you guys, I was getting quite annoyed of this happening. Oh, bleed. Predator bleed. Typical. Oh, no medkits. Pred bleed. Pred. Wow, bleed again.
No, it's all bleed, bro.
Again. Anyway, swiftly moving on from that, guys, I want to talk about Reclaimer next. I'm not really a Reclaimer, I'm not really a healer, so I'm kind of like this with it. I don't really know. They mentioned something about the box exploding instantly when you change gear. yeah, kind of like this. I don't really have a clue. I don't use Reclaimer. I'm not a healer. If you see any of my gameplay or any of my live streams, you will know I'm not the healer. So do watch State of the Game, find out what they were talking about. Now, one thing I do understand about the healing is the overlapping of boxes. Yes, the overlapping of boxes. The amount of times you will have a Reclaimer on your team, or you'll be in a Reclaimer box, and somebody goes and puts a immune box right in the middle of it, and it cancels out the Reclaimer box. Well, thankfully, that won't happen anymore, because they have fixed that eventually. So definitely a round of applause for that. We've been waiting for that for a while, so that is now fixed. Next on the list then, guys, they have changed something in the Dark Zone, and I just have to take a second and applaud this, because finally, yes, they have fixed the opera. As shocking as it sounds, and I nearly had a heart attack when they announced it on the State of the Game as well. You're probably having a heart attack now if you didn't know. They have fixed the opera. It will no longer glitch out. The NPCs will come out properly. And I, for one, am definitely glad, because I dropped a house on a live stream in the opera when it wasn't glitched. If you haven't seen that, go back on my channel and check it out. I did drop a house in the opera, so now it is fixed, or it will be fixed on the 14th of June, patch 1.8.2. Go and farm the opera, you never know. Now then, guys, last but not least, I want to talk about what they mentioned also on the State of the Game. They mentioned something about shields. Now, I was kind of like this. What? What shields? Isn't that what this is for? I thought that's what that was. But they said something about shields, and they basically just said at E3 they would explain more. So as far as shields goes, yeah, I can't really help you there, because that's what I thought a shield was. I thought blue was the shield, so we will find out more at E3 with the shields. So I think we've covered everything there today, guys. I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I am going to be live streaming patch 1.8.2 on the 14th of June, so if you're free, pop into my live stream. If you're new to my channel, I will leave a very short video on just what I do on my channel and what you can expect. And yeah, please subscribe, guys. It helps me out a lot, growing the channel as much as possibly I can. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. It's been Danilaz1989. Love you, bye.
That was so funny, bro. He literally ran to go get what he wanted.